It is a great delight to briefly present to the well-wishers of the Mahariši Védských Pandits, the well-wishers of global peace and affluence, a short glimpse of the enormous dignity of the Pandits' lives and their uniqueness as quiet professional peacekeepers, administering the trends of time from its silent, eternal source in the unified field of all the laws of nature, the Ved. To ensure the permanent revival of the ancient Vedic tradition in its purity and completeness, Maharishi had to revive its vital component, the Vedic Pandits, whose specialty is both their own deep experience of yoga and the traditional performance of Vedic recitation from that silent level, yajna. When they meditate together, they create peace and coherence in collective consciousness. Performing yajnas together, the reverberations of their speech, based in the depth of the silent ocean of their consciousness, stirs and propels that unbounded ocean in waves of peace, harmony, and affluence for the whole world. For thousands of years, these Vedic Pandits have lived in small villages where this precious oral tradition was passed from father to son, based on the specific aspect of the Ved for which their family was suited. The quality of oral, unfettered learning from a young age and the physical structure of their speech that allows for pronunciation in a precise way is invaluable. It doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. Of course, everyone is Ved and has as their own potentiality the experience of the light of the divine, of total natural law. But the specialty of these Maharishi Vedic Pandits is in their nature-blessed ability to amplify and radiate those harmonious and progressive values for all people everywhere, and in their full-time profession of doing just that. It is why their having to do anything else for their sustenance other than being a Pandit is a great misfortune for all life, and why it's our honor and delight to support them. It is also why it is vital to provide all proper support for them, including vastu buildings, food, everything, for the maximum effectiveness of their Vedic performances. Maharishi created a detailed, systematic program to ensure the flourishing of the Pandits, whose depth of profession was almost lost to the world. He created a 3-level program to ensure that Maharishi Vedic Pandits would be available for this highest purpose for our generation and for all times to come. Maharishi sent teams to thousands of small villages where Pandit families lived and created a system, an entryway, so that thousands of boys could learn to meditate and be trained there by their local Gurujis, who are in turn trained and monitored by the Maharishi Pandit system. For the second stage, when the boys are about 14, Maharishi created residential campuses across India where the Vedic teachers, the acharyas, could work with the boys towards a more perfected level of training. these residential campuses are in the countryside away from city life and its distractions. There the training proceeds quietly, day by day. At these campuses, the young Pandits learn advanced programs of meditation and become capable of performing fortune-creating, powerful personal and societal yagyas. And Maharishi perfected a system for perpetuating this perfect training, even using modern technology and all available means to ensure the purity of their teaching, not based on any one time or any one acharya, but rather on the eternal authenticity of the Ved and the Vedic tradition. Once finished their training at about 18 years of age, they are fully matured Vedic Pandits. During the days at the campuses, both as students and as mature Pandits, they follow a detailed routine from sunrise to evening. Their day is structured to perfect every aspect of their consciousness and physiology, their group performance of TM in the TM City program, their time either in yagya performance or, for the younger ones, in the classroom, even to their group recitation before every meal, to their study in their personal living quarters, and their recreation. As fully matured Vedic Pandits, they perform either yagyas for individuals or specific Vedic performances, including special peace yagyas for the whole world. The culmination of this training program will be initially to have a large enough group of such dear Pandits for the whole world, at least 8,000 Maharishi Vedic Pandits at the Brahmastan of India, and later large groups at the 48 Brahmananda Saraswati Nagars and other locations around India, about 325,000 Maharishi Vedic Pandits in total. The key is to create this first group of 8,000 at the Brahmastan and secure from that one place the security of the whole world. We have already acquired over 1,500 acres there, and the basic infrastructure of roads, utilities, water, and communications have all been put in. More than 200 buildings are completed, capable of comfortably accommodating about 2,000 Pandits, and construction has begun in that main campus area and 2 more areas, so that based on our current level of planning, we can comfortably get up to 8,000 Pandits. We will accomplish this goal of 8,000, and we will secure the monthly support for these dear Pandits. Theirs is a highly blessed role for the world. They gain mastery of Atma, their own selves, and of the systematic utilization of the reverberations of Atma, from where all the infinitely diversified activity of creation emerges and remains. Their Vedic performances from this unbounded, eternal basis of all life are going to uplift all life everywhere. Our role is also blessed to enjoy our own long, deep meditations, to enjoy our lives in fulfillment and the dawning good fortune for all mankind, and whenever and however possible, and without strain to support our dear Mahariši Védských Panditů. Jai Gurudev.